Into Under Mountain, all our blades will sing like choirs, as our arrows strike like drum beats, and our green flame pops and pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo, we'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, you'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, the mad wizard stood gates so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles, and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Under Mountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Under Mountain.
Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. So send me away via subspace. Tap me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you.
We're streaming on 3 services. Here's a song I wrote for all y'all, including Space Dorito.
The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. 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 Just let your mind flow downstream, sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. We had a little bit of trouble getting the stream going. We ran into some issues getting YouTube operating. If you guys in the Mixer and Twitch chat can encourage folks to refresh their streams in case they lost it after we had to do it. Oh no! Badger's Evil Twin Rat's Skin Tone Joe is unnerving me. Yeah, I'm like insufficiently lit across the board. Let me just get my cell phone out here and turn on that light. And we're just going to put this in the green screen duct tape thing. Oh no, that doesn't fit. Also, I hit the button somehow. There we go. There we go. Boom. Now you can see my face. That's not better. It's just a terrible mess here at the no face camera expansion mark. Wow. Oh my gosh, that is so bright. Key of D writes, wow, his voice is hateable. It me, your boy, Joe Hills. Streaming live from Tennessee with my latest calamity. No, I didn't look up who that is. I don't have time for that, Space Dorito. Was I accidentally doing that person's voice? So I pointed out on Twitter the other day, I say that, it might have been months ago, because I have no concept of linear time. I watched that HBO series about the Watchmen, and there's like all these like segments about how weird it is how Dr. Manhattan perceives time, and I'm like, it me. Oh, this is bad. But like, apparently other people don't constantly like perceive glimpses of the future as the present. And this is one of the biggest reasons I get upset when people are like, Joe, if you're so smart, why aren't you rich? And I'm like, I don't know. I perceive glimpses of the future all the time. So like, yeah, as a software developer, that should probably really situate me for that. But anyway, so I posted this tweet a while back where I was like, you know, when I do a YouTube stream, I'm like, howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. But then when, like, I call my parents, I am like, what up, it's your boy Joe, calling with the latest calamity. Gather round. This is a doozy. And then I'm, like, immediately plunging into the latest calamity. Because it's always something. It's always something. Anyway. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. You're not my parents. I don't have to explain to you what's wrong. Is there a reason the mixer notification didn't go out? I don't know how any of this works. Is that enough of a reason? But like, yeah, when I'm like, it's your boy Joe, that's because my parents have a lot of boys, and they need to know which one it is. That's just basic, you know, parent math. Anyway. Ooh. So we are setting up the stream now. Okay. We ended our last recording segment inside of BOO's thing there. So we need to go do that and then change our skin. And you might say, Joe, are you going to change your skin live on the stream in Photoshop? And no, because sometimes, oh, wait, somehow I have flown into here. Okay, well, we're just going to lean into that. We're going to turn this off. We're going to turn that off. Start recording. We're going to check the thing. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 160, Segment Charlie? Take 1. And with a final blow, boom. Let's see, did that work? Okay, well, somehow the piston is shooting straight through there. I think it worked. How do we tell? Yay, it worked. There we are. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I know Valentine's Day is nearly upon us. That's why I fed so many rose dyes into that machine there. I think it is time that we discuss how we are going to create the best Valentine's ever. Now, you might say, Joe, it is 7 days before Valentine's Day. Well, I don't know how long it takes you to print cards and then deliver them to people. Cards take time. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go make some Valentine's cards. Thank you, BOO, for getting us set on the right path to get everything we need to proceed with this holiday celebration. So we're going to hit F5 once more, and we are going to fly. Oh, fly. Who else is online? It's not Mumbo. We were going to fly and then do these cards. Wow. Why is that going so... Oh, we need the wings on. Some viewers might argue in the YouTube comments section below that this is somehow my fault. I refuse to accept that and encourage other people to comment to the contrary. Time skip. Oh, that's the lava. That was almost the lava. Or as Mumbo would say, the lava. Cal Ruiz says his voice sounds not warmed up. Oh, my goodness. I cannot please you guys. I cannot please you guys. No matter what I do, Psychedelics. Okay, so we're gonna turn the stream staying on, recording's turning off. I'm down here in slot 7 or whatever. Psychedelic says, I'm a lesbian. It's hard to find girls, Joe. How do you find girls just this Valentine's Day? Okay, well, this Valentine's Day, as a newly divorced man, I don't know. But I will say, before I met my current ex-wife, oh my God, that sounds terrible. My current ex-wife. I apologize to the future ex-Mrs. Hills, who is probably watching this now. So I'll say, as somebody who does very well as an effeminate man, go hang out in gay bars, because people who are attracted to androgynous people, that's like your niche, but I don't know if you're actually androgynous. Oh, combining androgynous and niche is not a good move either. Perdlo writes, hey Joe, can you be my Valentine? Sorry, no. But like, yeah, my advice would be, if you are a lesbian, go hang out in gay bars, because if there are women in gay bars who want to hook up with androgynous men, they probably would rather hook up with you than me, and you should pursue that. That would be my advice. Anyway, okay, so let's see what YouTube says. YouTube says, demise is skull, Joe. Good point. Did he pay B-dubs? No, I still got the diamond in my hotbar. Okay, so that's the thing. We gotta go pay B-dubs. Cal Ruiz writes, as a pan who's dated girls, he answers to flirt exceedingly with girls. Chat is way quieter than I expected. We're probably way off. At the point where chat is not engaging with the conversation, things are off the rails. I found the one with the rockets. That's not where that goes. Hey, Nicholas Hornick writes, hey Joe, love your vids. Any vague plans for Season 7? My plan is to start Season 7 as far out as possible. I want Season 6-finity. And some people might say, Joe, what do you benefit from having Season 6 last as long as possible? And my answer is, if I told you, people would be mad at me. Badger's Evil Twin writes, flirting with girls is a lot harder, to be frank. We're so friendly with each other, it's hard to tell when they are flirting. Yeah, so I don't know. Flirt extra hard, psychedelics. Nomi Cola writes, I'm with Joe about hitting the bars. You are less likely to get stuck in an endless, useless lesbian syndrome loop. Parenthetically, lesbian here. Well, good luck. I don't know. Like, the thing that I have in common with lesbians is liking women and being liked by women. And it has not gone especially great for me, but I try to have fun in the process. So, good luck. Okay. So some people in the YouTube chat are saying they saw the Cats movie. Good job. You did it. Oh, I forgot to actually log those earlier $2 from Nicholas on the Abacus. Oh my gosh, it is a little bit late for a stream. NJ Coffee Junkie says, tonight's topic is legit dating, I take it. No. Tonight's topic is supposed to be Valentine's cards, which are silly and not at all serious. I had some silly ideas for YouTube like Minecraft Valentine's Day cards. I thought, like, okay, because it takes time to make Valentine's Day cards, we should do this episode a week before Valentine's Day, right? The video is not for Valentine's Day in the sense that the video will debut on the 14th. The video is for Valentine's Day because I want people to take the funny things I say here and put them on cards that they give to people on Valentine's Day. Mitsuli Dream says, hello, did someone say liking women? I'm like, yeah, that's what we just said. Why are we saying hello? 10 Hades Stamps 2 writes, after you said current ex-wife, no woman will want to marry you now, lol. Okay, 10 Hades Stamps. Well, I'm going to log that $5 on the abacus here. Let's just be brutally honest about Joe Hills and his flaws, okay? When I began the legal process of my current divorce, when I was completely, like, blindsided by being served with these papers, I was just like, oh my goodness, am I ever going to be able to trust anyone again? Am I ever going to be able to be in a relationship where I'm so giving and so trusting because I didn't see this coming at all and it happened anyway? And then what I realized is that's exactly the way that I fail. My failures as a person to distrust other people are going to be recurrent. If I'm not careful, I'm not going to end up in a situation where I never trust anybody again. I'm going to end up in a situation where I have 7 more divorces. And that's why I got to be choosy about who I date. You know, you can't make the same mistake all the time. So, yeah. I'm sorry if that scares people off, that I would prefer not to make the same mistake again. But that's... if I didn't have that self-awareness, things would probably be worse. Lady Bellatrix Tangier says, let's set Joe Hills up with someone. That's probably not a good idea. Psychedelic says, my grandma got divorced 6 times, Joe. You're doing all right. You know, there's a joke in the show Community where one of the characters asks Chevy Chase's character how he managed to end up divorced 10 times. And he says, why would I want to stop believing in love? And that scares me because that's exactly how I feel. I didn't expect to end up in a marriage that would end in divorce the first time. And it's completely plausible to me I would make that same exact mistake forever, repeatedly. Because choosing to believe the best in people is exactly the sort of thing that I will actively do again and again. So, I don't know. Condolences, Jacob McKinsey. That's really rough. Yeah, NJ, don't worry. She has heard all of this like 10 times. That's not on me. That's not on me. Lucky Clover Dragon 55 writes, fatal flaws with Joe Hills. That's the thing. If they were fatal, I wouldn't make this mistake this many times. Okay. Condolences, Blasted Fire. I have not seen Ozark on Netflix, Nicholas. Like, I don't know. I had a whole thing for this episode, but I forgot to pay B-dubs, so we gotta do this next segment. Start recording. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 160, Segment Charlie, Take 1. Oh, and before we go, we need to toss a coin to our B-dubs. Oh, I should have named that coin in an anvil. B-dubs, please forgive me in the future. But anyway, Valentine's Day is coming up. Let's go make some Valentine's cards. Every card I make in this episode, you can print or hand make on your own paper with your own pens or with your own dot matrix printer. I believe in you. Time skip. That was my best impression of the guy who sings Toss a Coin for Your Witcher. This is why I don't do impressions very often. I'm going to go hide behind this now. I'm inside of it, not behind it. At a certain point, you have to acknowledge your own failure and then edit the video so you cut here. Stop recording. Face camera back on. There we go. Ted Haiti Stamp says, isn't this segment Delta? I don't know, man. You already distracted me with all this stuff about my personal life. Not in charge of remembering the NATO alphabet right now. Ooh. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to fly back through all this. Emily Zulu writes, will a laser printer low on toner work for this purpose? I don't know, Emily Zulu, but I guess you can try your best. That's what I do. Da 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 da. Yeah, you can have ice for Valentine's Day. That's what you get. That's what you get now. I'm done agonizing over this decision. Next problem. Oh, I actually had a really thoughtful way to buy an ice machine that I just came up with, but I'm immediately discarding it because of the circumstances under which I came up with it. Also, I think the electrical systems are different there. Avery Rosewell writes, B-fact, honey is 25% sweeter than table sugar. Well, thank you very much, Avery Rosewell. That brings us to $8 out of 20 toward our first face camera expansion. Well, that was why I was going to buy a machine to produce the ice. I know they exist. I overshot that. The Tyrant writes, I just noticed Joe's in the hot bar. Always. Every hot Joe. I overshot that twice. Space Dorito writes, okay, Google how to draw hands and tweet. That's the best. Yeah. So that's the thing, is like, I know objectively they make a machine that makes the fancy ice from Sonic you can get commercially, because the place I work has one, but I don't know if it runs at 240p. Somebody says no face camera on currently. Sorry, Nick, I'm down here in slot 7. It's your boy, Joe Hills. Cal Ruiz writes, Joe is always hot, not gonna lie. I appreciate your truthfulness, Cal. Thank you. It is so late. It has been a long day. People in here talk about how Psycraft is better than Hermitcraft. I got a very strong policy about people not promoting things that aren't made by my friends here. But also, I hung out with the Psycraft guys in Nashville when they came from Minecon, and I consider them kind of my friends, and so I'm not sure that policy allows me to just ban people for saying that now. Gonna have to think a lot about that. Oh my gosh. I can time you out. 5 minutes. There we go. Yeah, that seems like a reasonable compromise. Okay. So, where were we? Oh, we just got a $3 donation via PayPal. I was going to say, if my watch is blowing up because of that ban that quickly, that is remarkable. So, yeah, how can we pull up the donation on PayPal here? Yes, Lots, the thing is in the hotbar. Oh no, we need to not die because the sun went down. Liam's Short Films writes, sub to me. Yeah, you're gonna get banned, too. Okay, so meanwhile... let's see this message here on this donation. Sending a coin to my Joe Hills, $3 Canadian is $2 USD, so that's going to bring us to $11 total out of 20 toward our next face camera expansion. Also, I know I'm using the light on my phone to illuminate my face, but I should probably also write something real quick just to not be a total jerk. Okay. So there was a little bit of dead air for everybody. Because I know what I'm about. I'm an intentional streamer. Wait, Cal Ruiz just says, as I wrote that, I was like, I'm going to get called out here, and I don't mind that enough. Wait, what did Cal Ruiz write that I need to call her out about? Scrolling up. Wait, Cal, I don't know where you are. Okay, Cal, whatever you said earlier, I was distracted by the Psycraft comment. I gotta prioritize. Oh, okay. So meanwhile, it's Friday night. Michael Ball writes, Joe has become my new favorite Hermitcraft player. Thank you. I try. Welcome, Kaiser Franz Dose. Don't worry about it, Joe, lol. I'm just banning admirers left and right. No, I'm just timing them out. I'm kidding. Oh, did you write about Psycraft too? I'll get to you later. Okay, so where was I? We need to make some Valentine's Day cards. And the way to make Valentine's Day cards in Minecraft is with signs. So we need to go get some signs. I have signs somewhere in one of these. Inky Halo just called me Joey, and that reminds me of one of my favorite hockey Twitter posters talking about Joey, the Preds player. That's nice. Thank you. What are the odds Joe dies because he forgot to put his armor back on? Really high. Really high. Bum bum bum. Okay. I'm now a baby kangaroo. Thank you, Guy Eagle. course I did, Inky Halo. I love recognizing everybody. Hey, Lizzie Mack is here. Welcome to Lizzie Mack from Australia, which is one of the furthest areas from America, and also from, like, Britain. I think they discovered it with boats. It was before I was born, so I wasn't there personally. But glad you can make it, Lizzie. Cal Ruiz says about Psycraft. I can state someone's pretty and not take an interest. That's all right as an adult with eyes. Well, you know what? I get it. Those Psycraft boys, they're hot. You do you, Cal Ruiz. You do you. Okay, lots going on tonight. Oh, good. Badger's evil twin is back. Hana Omari writes, I love the way Joe explains simple things. Emi Ito writes, here's from Japan. Howdy to Japan. Ben Raber writes, I only watch Hermitcraft. That's a good move. Everything else is terrible. Cal Ruiz says, I'm taking psychic damage left and right. Oh, me too. Me too. Okay, I took Il Mango to a British pub after all the British people went to sleep. Because all the British people were like, we don't want to go to the British pub. And I was like, well, okay, it's still open. Who wants to go to the British pub? And the Psycraft guys were like, we want to go to the British pub because we're all German and we don't... British pubs are terrible everywhere we go. It doesn't matter if it's in Nashville or Germany. So, yeah. Don't worry. Okay. I am genuinely trying to make a thing here, and it is not happening very well. I'm trying to make a video. Now, arguably, it's a Valentine's Day video, so it doesn't have to go out tonight. But I wanted to make something good, but I'm so tired. Good luck, Lucas Orban. Okay, so. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay, so I need to open up the Discord where I posted all these funny Valentine's ideas I had. And then see all the criticism. Basically, the Discord I have is a place for people to mock me. And I'm like, well, you're paying $5 a month to mock me, so I guess you can keep it up. Whatever. Somehow, all the things I wrote about funny Minecraft Valentines are below a bunch of other text. It's probably my fault because of my lack of self-identity. I think... Oh, and the stuff about Uno puns. Yeah, you gotta keep those close to the chest. Uno pubs. I'm combining British pubs and Uno puns for some reason. It's a mystery to everyone. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I pick you, Valentine. Be mine, Valentine. You're a blast, Valentine. You keep my spawn chunks loaded, Valentine. The cave noises from the darkness in your heart startle me, Valentine. Yeah, one of these is good. Doesn't copy and paste the text into this. That's a shame. Where am I on the Abacus? I'm at 11 out of 20 toward the first face gamer expansion. Okay. Let's take all this fancy stuff off. That is a really hard shot to get. Gabriella Gelfand writes, boo, and donates $3. That brings us to 14 out of 20 toward the next face camera expansion. Plops says, the stream title made me think it was actually Valentine's Day. I was about to freak out. Well, thank you for the $10. That's going to bring us up to 24. So we are going to say, howdy, y'all. Crow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Ba-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't actually have a pink shirt in real life. That would actually be like the tops if you're into like trading cards. Oh, okay. No, you're Optifine tonight. Oh, there's a way to do this where we have the sign in there. Oh no, it's getting dark. Send the other hermits Valentine's poems from Joe. No, they don't want that kind of attention. A lot of the hermits are not very okay. Trying to figure out how to explain this in like a sensitive way. We're all from very different parts of the world, and in some parts of the world, people are more effusive with their affection than in other parts of the world. And some of the hermits don't appreciate the way that Tennesseans can be effusive with their affection. And we need to respect that, you know? Just because I want to be like, oh my God, Doc M77, I love you, man. Right, you're the best ever. Like, Doc M77, he don't want to hear that. He's like, what? You what, mate? I'm a shiv you. I'm like, wow, Doc, that was really chav for somebody who is not at all from England. And so anyway, there's a lot of cultural barriers to that sort of affection. And I try to be sensitive to them. Do I play Fortanity? I'm not much of a knitter, no. Credit where it's due. Badger's evil twin just wrote, are you at Y11? 'Cause I lava you. I'm going to be over here on the floor. That's too good. I'm not actually going to the floor. That's too good, though. I really try to be good at what I do. And you guys show up in the chat and you are just constantly upstaging me. And that's nice. I like it when Vin does it because it's like there's a chance that the children are really our future. Maybe we're not wrong about that. And then Badger shows up and does it. Or her evil twin. And I'm just like, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Okay, so can I get this shot with the text without the pic? Yeah. Okay, that's probably the best we're going to get. I pick you, Valentine. So we're going to go ahead and we're also going to face camera off. Get rid of that stream thing. For our first Valentine message, I think we need to say, I pick you, Valentine. It's an oldie, it's a goodie, but when it comes to Minecraft, sometimes we love that retro feel. Yet, I know we can do better. Stop recording. Okay. So now we are going to continue. We're going to put another sign up. Good luck drawing hand space. Lizzie Mack says, romantic poetry, please, Joe. I don't know if I'm ready. Wait, why is my face camera not on? You can't see me touching my beard. Romantic poetry. Well, I just made that noise, so I just ruined it anyway. But I don't know. Everyone in the YouTube chat is going, "Oh, pick. I just got that." It's like that was the whole That was it. That was the joke. That wasn't the subtext, That was the text. Oh my gosh. I thought that was a really obvious one. Did I do a bad job at picking an obvious one to open with? Are you honey blocks because you don't Are you honey blocks because you don't stick to my slime? Let's get another sign here. Uh-oh. Where did that sign go? Scar's here. This is why Scar hates me. Scar's really cool about it, but like, it's stuff like this, objectively. This is why people don't like me. Okay, so we need another sign here. Right, let's set up a sign that says the next thing we're going to say. Right, so if I check the list here, if I go to the Hermitcraft room, it's, what's it? Oh, I gotta scroll up again. Oh, right, that was not a good idea. Alright, Scar left the game. Okay, so these ones, okay, so this one needs a mine, and then the other one needs a bunch of TNT. Oh gosh. Thanks, 10 Hades stamps who writes, your ex-wife might not love you, but we do. That's exactly what I needed to hear, yes. That is the sort of thing that you should tell people that you barely know on the internet, who maybe overshare with you about their personal lives because they want people to avoid making the same mistakes they did. I objectively feel like if I were to mislead people about my situation, then that would make the world worse because they could make the same mistakes I did. But, like, you're making a really strong case for, like, just outright not talking to people about this. Ooh, boy. Ken Hades Stamps 1 writes, you do overshare. Okay. You know what? I'm only 45 minutes into this. I don't have time for this. You got 5 minutes. You're done. I don't have... I objectively do not have time to be challenged about my decision-making when it comes to how I evaluate the ethical framework for what I consider is and isn't education worthy for people. I think very hard about this, and a lot. And I don't care if you back me on Patreon or whatever. I don't have time. You're done. Sorry, 10 Hades Stamps. I know you contribute to the stream financially a lot, but like, you don't understand how hard I think about this. Hey, Fally's awake. Oh my God, what time is it in Norway? Good morning, Fally. Yeah, you know what? We're going to change the subject. It's Fally time. Welcome, Fally. Glad you're here. We're making Valentine's Day cards, and this one's about mines. This one's going to say, be mine, Valentine. Yeah, sorry, Fally. You just came in when one of my long-standing supporters basically challenged my worldview. And like, if I objectively never challenged my own worldview, I would say yes, that is a welcome thing. People who have this like really self-confident worldview need that. They need that challenge. But I'm constantly self-evaluating and trying to look for flaws in everything I do. And when I show up here to perform, I don't need it right now. I'm not here for that. That's what I do when I'm not making YouTube videos, not when I am. Barrett Ludwig says, Joe, I had YouTube open and no notification. YouTube is so broken right now, Barrett. I don't know what to do. But thank you for bringing us to 6 out of 20 toward our next face camera expansion. Valley says, Edmund woke up at 5:45, so that's my day. Yeah, having a kid is really difficult, Valley. I'm right there with you on every part of that. So, here's what we're going to have in our hands, I guess, is when you go mining, you would normally have a pickaxe or two. Is there a good way to get this block in our... Yeah, that's what we're doing. F2 here. F1, then F2. F1 again. Telling me things are better than Hermitcraft right now is also a whole thing. It's been a whole thing. Megan Denley writes, it's been a while since I watched your stream. Sorry to hear what's going on. Sending lots of hugs and cookies your way. Hugs. Thank you, Megan. I appreciate it. Mark the Nerd says, hey, Joe, today I had heart surgery. Well, Mark, I hope you have a relaxing evening, because that is a lot, and you probably need to recover. So, Badger's Evil Twin says, could it be in front of the wooden part of the mine shaft? That is objectively a good suggestion. Scar came back even after I asked him about the Valentine's Day cards, because even though he doesn't want any part of that, he does acknowledge that, like, I should put the sign in front of here because, love can be a dead end sometimes. I am really trying to do something good with this stupid Valentine's Day thing so soon after my divorce. And, if people want to give me garbage about it, that's fine. I probably deserve it somehow. Even though I can't justify how. But that's the sort of person I am. Is that I talk myself into stuff like that. But I am trying to live a life where I don't deny the existence of love despite my negative situation recently or negative experiences. So, I don't know, maybe give me a break, 10 Hades stamps. I think this is a much better shot than the one I had before, and I thank Badger's Evil Twin for the suggestion. So, we're going to now turn off the face camera, and I took the screenshot already for the Twitter, but be mine, Valentine. Oh wait, I forgot to do the marker. Hermitcraft Season 6, Episode 160, Segment Echo, Take 1. Be mine, Valentine. Take 2. Be mine, Valentine. Take 3. Be mini, Valentine. Take 4. Be mine, Valentine. Okay, that was probably one of those worked out okay. I like take 3 the best, but I don't know if that's going to hold up in post-production. Kaiser Franz 2, there have been no announcements formally made about our guests for the St. Patrick's Day stream. Okay, so now we need to get some TNT for the we need to get some TNT for the next one, which is You're a Blast, Valentine. This is not a lot of good flying. So the only place I know with a whole bunch of TNT left... My body! I needed that! Oh, good suggestion, Joel Storna. Make a heart out of the TNT. That's a really good idea. I need a carrot so I can eat it. Emily Z writes, "Rip, I also needed that body." Look, you know, a lot of the age-appropriate ladies need this body. I get it. That's just part of being me. Yeah, where's the Halloween district? Did we overshoot it? I was kind of maybe not paying super attention. I don't think we got there already. Oh, late. Badger, it's not my fault I'm attractive. Deal with it. Or is it the overshooting and not knowing where I am? Also, deal with me never knowing where I am. Yeah, I definitely overshot if I'm in this area. Somewhere there's a Halloween door that's this way. Thank you for the actual constructive input about geography. I do appreciate it. Welcome, Elgius. It's a late night here. We are 57 minutes into the stream. Okay, so Scar left a whole bunch of boxes. They're still here. Oh, Scar's still here. He's gone. What? Look at all these lime green stained glasses. If I gotta get a message on Discord from Scar being like, hey Joe, get out of my area, I'm doing something? No. Should I send him a message saying, I'm sorry I'm in your area? Scar. Are we friends on Discord? I assume so. Whoops. Sorry. I'll let him know I can leave if he needs. On Discord. Because that's what a courteous friend does after wandering into somebody else's video. But I feel like there was a box full of... Oh, here's some TNT. There it is. Let's take more. Here's zombies. Okay, so I want to do like a heart. So we're going to do 3 here. And we'll do 5. Yeah, Scar's definitely going to notice me going through his stuff now. But whatever. Because I'm not here for his entertainment. Then we're going to come that way and do those 3. And then this one. Okay, then we're going to go down to underground to sleep in the bed I have. Oh, this door is terrible. See, that's a good heart. There's a way to do this. I'll figure it out. Okay. F2 now. Then we turn the face camera off. Let's turn off the setting up stream thing. Start recording. Grass Season 6, Episode 160. Segment Golf. Take 1. You're a blast, Valentine! Take 2. You're a blast, Valentine! Take 3. You're a blast, Valentine! No, wait, we want to pull in from here. Take 4. You're a blast, Valentine! Take 5. You're a blast, Valentine. Take 6. You're a blast, Valentine. Yeah, you. You're blessed. That boom. Said boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Take 7. You're a blast, Valentine. Eat you. I'm sure one of those is good enough. Stop recording. Face camera back on. Hit me. Oh, wait, we don't have the PayPal open. Have we been getting PayPal donations? No. What a pleasant fiction that would be. Okay. Gotta go back to first person mode. Okay, so we just robbed Scar of all of his things. Enjoyed making breakfast, Valley. I don't know how breakfast works in Norway. I bought a bunch of pretzel rolls because it's really hard to actually make pretzels from scratch without lye solution. And that's like a controlled substance. To some degree or another. So for breakfast tomorrow, because it's Saturday and I want to be a cool dad, I bought pretzel rolls. And I'm going to make egg and bacon and cheese sandwiches on pretzel rolls. QFD says, are you returning the TNT? Not metaphorically. Okay. Leo Pup says, you're a blast, Valentine. Barrett Ludwig says, I like take 5. Catlord says, I like how a bit of TNT was poking through the pumpkin. Yucky Apple Tree says, better use take 6. Can't make it to PAX East this year. Sorry, man. Don't have enough vacation days. Oh no, I'm out of food too. And I'm in a cactus. Big oof indeed. Okay, so I've been streaming for over an hour now. Some people like my Valentine's Day choices. Some people despise my life choices. I mean, in fairness, my life choices lately have been life reactions. I have not been making a lot of choices on my own. I have been determining how best to respond to other people's choices. And I think I'm doing a pretty good job, all things considered. But we'll find out what the courts think imminently. Badger writes, Fally is awake. It must be past my bedtime. You know, I feel the same way. I should probably get to bed myself. So, we are an hour into this. I think I should probably end the stream here. Thank you so much to everybody who came out. I think we got a good start on the next episode. Got some good Valentine's Day ideas. Yeah. Well, let's see who we can raid as I'm trying not to fall asleep while we figure out who we raid. That's my modus operandi. Following has so many letters in them, and I need to spell it right. Let's see who else on Mixer. Hey, Tyrion Diche is playing Farming Simulator 19. I met him at PAX South a few years back. We're going to go ahead and raid him. If you go ahead and say, howdy, y'all. Joe Hill's right here. Barrett Ludwig says, glad you're streaming and not at a bar, but if you want to go, cheers. I wish I could, but no, I actually don't. I'm hanging out at home because I got my daughter tonight, which is how I prefer it as the primary residential parent. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep venturing.